Imagine the scene, a roaring stadium, thousands of voices singing in unison, and right at the heart of it all, a number 10 who isn't just a footballer, but a symbol of hope, grit, and determination. That's what Paul Mullin became for Wrexham. A name that went beyond stats, he became part of the club's soul. But now, a new chapter is about to begin. A chapter many fans would rather postpone. Paul Mullin is leaving. Yes, Wrexham fan, take a deep breath. This news hits hard for anyone who's followed the club's incredible rise in recent years. And in today's video, we're going to break down the full story, why this move is happening, what it means for the club, and what Mullin himself has said about the journey ahead. Since joining from Cambridge United in 2021, Mullin turned into an unlikely hero. In 172 games, he scored 110 goals. But more than the numbers, he gave fans unforgettable nights across North Wales. He didn't just help Wrexham win promotion, he became the face of a project that pulled the club out of the shadows and placed it firmly back on the footballing map. But 2025 brought changes. Wrexham are now preparing for life in the Championship, and with that comes tough decisions. Mullin's playing time began to drop, and although the fans' love for him never faded, the club felt it might be time to bring in fresh faces. That's when the news dropped. Paul Mullin is joining Wigan Athletic on loan until the end of the season. At first glance, it's just a loan. But let's be honest, this feels like a quiet goodbye. A farewell written in installments, with the final page still unwritten. So, what did Mullin say about it? In his first interview as a Wigan player, he was honest and excited. He said he's ready to give his all, just like he always has. He praised manager Ryan Lowe and promised to bring the same commitment that made him a legend in Wrexham. And here's something important, Mullin isn't joining just any club. Wigan had a rough run in League One last season, and they're rebuilding. Mullin will now line up alongside fellow new signing Christian Sadie, who came from Portsmouth. Together, they could form one of the most dangerous strike partnerships in the league. So what now? Will Mullin find his goal-scoring touch again? Will this chapter take him to even greater heights? Or could there still be a return to the racecourse ground one day? Wrexham fans everywhere are now keeping a close eye on Wigan. Because even far from home, Mullin is still one of ours. And the big question remains, is this really the end of such a beautiful story? If you want all the behind-the-scenes details and what lies ahead for Paul Mullin, head over to our YouTube channel right now. Subscribe, hit the bell icon, and join us as we follow every step of this new journey. This story is far from over, and you won't want to miss a moment.